All right, everybody, this is Shake and Bake from www.shakespub.net. It's story time, my friends. It has been a long time since I told one of my these are real life adventures with a little bit of, not even Shake and Bake, it's Bobby's World, a little bit of flavor added to it. This one here, I totally forgotten about this one, but someone reminded me of it, and so this is good. This is all about being the boat captain. Now, I would say, yeah, a typical American guy. You know, I like to fish. I got my fishing gear on. Here's vest. I got my lures all stuck. I got my fishing hat here for the rain. And at the time, I happened to be living up in the Northwest, Washington State, by Seattle, right? And I was all into fishing, right? And I'd go to the lakes, and I'd be casting it out from the shore, you know, hiking around the lakes. And I always envied the guys out there and the gals on the boats, right? They're out there trolling. You know, I was like, man, they had the advantage of me. I want a boat, right? Well, you know, I got a family, kids, and all that. You know, do I get a boat? It costs money. So I talked to the wife about it. I said, hey, I want to get a boat. Can I get a boat? And so she says, yeah. Why don't you go look? So see this boat's behind me? That's what I was thinking of getting. I wanted to get, you know, like a bass boat, you know, one of these back here, you know, I could cruise on the lake and be just to be the envy of the lake and just hang out on my boat, my cooler, bring the kids with whatever. And so I looked at those and she looked at them. And so I said, you know, what kind of budget are we looking at? What can I afford, you know, here? So she gave me my budget. And so based on that budget, I went ahead and got, you know, the boat. And this is what I got right back here. Yep, that's right. The budget was not as big as I expected it to be. And that's what I ended up with. But you know what? I'm grateful. You got to be grateful for what you get. It was not the bass boat I expected to get. It's just a tad smaller. So I get this boat, take it home, right? I'm all excited. There was this lake I wanted. It was way out there in the woods. You know, like look behind me right now. This alpine lake, you know, big lake, you know, deep, right? And full of trout, big trout, you know. So I get up one morning real early, just me, and I drive out. You know, get there. There's only one other boat on the lake, right? And it's out there trolling around the edge of the boat, right? Or edge of the lake, you know, for salmon. And, you know, nice little boat, you know, nothing on my boat. So I open my back of my little hatchback, and my boat's still in the box. So I get this, and I'm not embarrassed. I mean, hey, it's the way it is. Pull the boat out, and I got one of those foot pumps. And I pump that baby up, get it pumped up. Now, I thought it'd be a lot bigger. At least a little bit, because when I saw it fully inflated, I got a little nervous, to be honest. So I put this actual vest I got on right here on. Thank God I did. And so I put this on. I, you know, get everything. I got the oars. I get my tackle box. I got my pole. It's ready. I get to the shore, and I get in. And when I get in, it even feels tinier. I'm squeezed in this little boat, and I'm rowing out, and it's beautiful. I'm looking around, just, you know, I swear to you, there's like an eagle, just, you know, it's flying over me. I'm thinking, this is spiritual. This is like going to church or something on Sunday. I mean, the eagles are screaming, Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. I mean, I'm just going. I make it all the way to the middle lake, and it's out there. And this, again, there's only one entrance to the lake, and all the rest around the lake is thick evergreen woods, right? Bears and eagles and Rocky Mountain High, all of that. So I get out there, I'm like, this is it. My dream has come true. I mean, it's not the boat I thought it'd be, but I'm out here. And I'm sitting there, I got the tack, and I'm squeezed in tight. I got my pole, and I got to watch it because I got hooks. I'm thinking, this is a vinyl rubber boat. I get my first cast out. It's a lure, you know, spinner. I'm reeling it. Nothing. Oh, man, okay. So I want to switch up to a bobber and a worm. So I'm working this in the boat, but it's not easy because it's so tiny, you know, and working this line and the hooks and retying it. You know, I was sweating by the time I got it all hooked up. And finally, I get it back out in the lake, and I thought, I'm just going to chill now. So I sit back. There's that eagle just... It's coming through, you know, it's picking a big old trout. And that guy's still trolling around the lake. And he's just, you know, having a good old time, pulling in all kinds. I got nothing. But I'm out here. This is spiritual. I got what I wanted. And I'm sitting there, and I don't know if I passed out from the beauty, or I just got, or maybe a low blood sugar, or maybe I had a Snickers bar, but I was just, like into the zone. Just, oh man, looking around, Rocky Mountain High. And then all of a sudden I noticed something, like the edge of the water, because I was sitting really low in this boat, but I noticed like the edge of the water was higher on the side of the boat, and the lake was still like glass. I thought, well, that's weird. So I started looking around, and I feel the sides of the boat, and I realized to my horror, it's going flat. So either I stuck it with a hook, or it already had a hole, but the boat is going flat, and I'm out in the middle of this lake. It's deep. It's cold. Even though I got this vest on, I'm a good swimmer. I was panicked. I freaked out. So I reeled my line in real quick. I grabbed those oars, and I'm rowing so fast across this lake. There's a rooster tail. You know those like hydro boats? There's a rooster, I swear to you, behind the boat. I don't know why I'm panicked. I got the vest on. And I'm just going like a madman. Here's the problem. I couldn't go back in the direction of where my car was because it was the farthest side. So I had to go the direction of the closest shore, which was the other side of the lake, in the thick of the woods with the eagles and the bears and the wolves, whatever. And I'm going, and the closer I get, the flatter this boat gets. I mean, it's just, and I'm sinking. I'm going, and I'd say probably 20 feet out. I mean, the skipper. This was the what was that? I didn't know what the boat was called on Gilligan's Island, but it's going down. It's going down, and I basically, about, like I said, 10, 15, 20 feet out, I go under. It's waist deep, so I'm cussing. I'm like, mother. And I drag the flat boat out. I drag all my gear out. I'm soaking wet. I sit down to the side, and I can see my car. It seems like it's hours away across this lake. And I swear I hear the eagles laugh. It's up there, laughing at me. And this is the best part. This is the best part. I look out in front of me, and about, 40 feet off the shore is that guy. One guy on the lake, in his nice boat, trolling. And he real calmly, I'll turn aside because he was like sideways. He turns to me. I'll never forget this. And he says, you ready for this? Hi, are you all right over there? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I mean, I could have used some help out there when I was going down, but I'm good. He says, I have never seen anyone in my life row a boat that fast. Oh, man. And I thought, okay. And then he just kept going. You think he gave me a ride or something? Kept going. Left me back to fishing. And he caught a big old trout. He's hooting and hollering. So I pack up all this crap. It must have taken me a good hour because I got to beat the bush around this lake. All that. I get back to the car. I take that, you know what I was going to say, that boat. I ball it up into a ball, and I shoved that thing as a trash. I shoved it in the trash can and the box. Get in the car, soaking wet, drive an hour home. And when I showed up, you would think my family would have felt bad. They were rolling. My wife was rolling. That was my first and only adventure as a sea captain. And here's the best part. You think it's over. It's not. So I caught no fish. I almost went under. A news report, you're going to love this, comes out. I mean, someone's watching over Shake. A news report comes out like a week later. Big news thing on the news, major news in Washington. This lake, you're not going to believe this. Totally true. This lake had a fluke growth of algae. I don't even know what they called it, but it was deadly. And there was a ban on fishing there, swimming there, and if you had caught fish, don't eat them. It could make you sick. It could kill you. I mean, someone that was looking out for Shake? I mean, because had I caught some and ate them, who knows? I wouldn't be here right now. A dog had jumped in that lake. This is how they discovered it. Swimming all that. couple days later, dead. The algae killed that dog. Huh? How about that? I mean, so not only was the both situation, but something looking out for old Shaky said, Shake, we need to put a hole in that boat, get him out of there now. So that was it. It was crazy. Unreal. I do have another story coming. It's actually a fishing story. Not to stick on the whole fishing boating thing, but this one I actually have live video footage of us catching the biggest, nastiest fish you'd have ever seen, okay, which I nicknamed the Kraken. I got this on video. You are going to die. Trust me. All right, guys, this is Shake and Bake. I appreciate the subs, the likes, the support, all of that. And if you don't know, I'm a big supporter of indie development teams. And go by my site, www.shakespub.net. I'm doing a lot of work there, trying to branch out, but check it out. And again, guys, appreciate the support, the likes, the subs, and all of that good stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Peace out, guys.